Well, if you sleep with a partner, how well rested are you? Sleep expert Amanda Jewson, the founder of Baby's Best Sleep, joins us now with more on something called sleep divorce, which sounds really bad, but it might not be. It might help your relationship.
100%. It's, you know, all of the rage these days. People are really considering their sleep needs as part of the relationship. So people will make these decisions not to sleep with their partner if their partner has insomnia, maybe they have restless leg syndrome, maybe they snore, who knows. Either way.
Maybe they work really odd shifts.
Yes, right? That's another one that's very, very common. And so in order to maintain the love in the relationship, they need to sleep separately.
Okay, and this could mean sleeping in separate beds. So like it's like we're going back to Desi and Lucy and I Love Lucy.
That's right.
Or it may be separate rooms.
Yes, that's right. And so if you are sleeping in separate rooms or separate beds, you know, I always stress to my clients, this does not mean someone sleeps in luxury and the other person sleeps on the couch. We have to have two separate individualized sleep areas. So you really want to make sure that if you are doing the sleep divorce, it's working for you. It's all set up exactly just for you.
And do you recommend like a sleep separation maybe before the divorce?
Yeah, you know, I do like a trial. Like you know, when I'm talking about this with my clients, I'm always talking about communication. How are you checking in with your partner? You know, is this still working for everybody? Is everyone feeling connected? So try it out first, but you know, for some people, a sleep divorce isn't really practical. It looks on paper, I should do this sounds great, but in reality, it's not always possible. So folks might want to consider something like a shared sleep routine, something as easy as warming up a glass of milk together. Milk is packed with nutrients, including vitamin D, vitamin B6. They work together. You're setting yourself up for success, and you're doing it together, so it's, you know, that relationship connection. People can also think about personalizing their sleep space within their shared space. So maybe you run hot, I run cold, we have two different blankets. Maybe you snore, I don't, I crank the white noise machine. Either way, we want to make sure that those individual spaces or needs are being accounted for. Finally, professionals work. So you know, I think about people who are not sleeping together because they're snoring, go see a doctor. That's a really easy, non-invasive treatment option. If you have restless legs, if this really isn't about sleep, maybe it's about your relationship, a couples counselor can do wonders for you.
Right. And do you find that people are kind of reluctant even to maybe bring it up? It's like, oh, does this mean things aren't going well?
100%. And sleeping together indicates intimacy. So when we're not sleeping together, there is a chance that that intimacy changes. So, you know, bringing that up again, that communication piece is key. Trying it out is another, but also finding those ways to reconnect intimately, having that alone time, date night, making sure that if you aren't sleeping together, that we are finding ways to come together in other parts of your day.
What about sleeping with pets? I know, like, so I sleep well with my husband, but our cats, he calls them the sleep assassins sometimes because it's like they move around.
Yeah, well, I mean,
but yet I don't want to not sleep with them because then they howl at the door.
You know, it's funny, I was saying on the way here, I hadn't thought about pets, and many of my clients will say, we actually need to sleep separately because usually I bet in every couple, one person is, I want to sleep with the pets, the other is absolutely not. So in that case, that's a great reason for a sleep divorce. Maybe one person, they're sleeping with the pets, the other isn't, or we find a way to make it work, and maybe it means two separate beds in the same room? I don't know.
Okay. And then how do you, if you've got kids, how do you explain it to the kids?
That's a great question. I think that a sleep divorce doesn't have to be a negative thing. It can be a really positive thing, especially when sleep is so healthy and it's vital. It's eating, it's drinking, it's water. It's that integral to our everyday life.
It's how our body repairs itself.
Exactly. And you can simply say, you know, you guys sleep in your room. If they do, you sleep in your room, and we're going to sleep in our room because it means the very best sleep for ourselves.
And we're going to be better parents.
100%.
Or feel better, or be happier.
You know, whatever a parent is feeling, the child is going to feel. So if the parent is really positive and excited, the children will get it as well.
Okay. Are you seeing this more and more?
I am. You know, I did a poll on my Instagram before just to see where people are sort of laying, and it was 50-50, which was really shocking to me. I think you're going to see it more and more. I think when we kind of laughed at the 50s and they got it.
We are. Yeah. And we'll get links up to your website at chch.com.
Awesome. Thank you.